back in Jeremiah 23:18, and it says, "For who have stood in the counsel of the Lord, and hath perceived and heard his words? Who hath marked his words and heard it?" Verse 19, "Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is going forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind."
A grievous whirlwind.
Man.
It's going to be the thermonuclear missiles.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's going to destroy this place, man. That's what's going to wipe America, make it desolate, man. Okay. When you read in Isaiah 34, it's 5 and 6, it talks about that slaughter. It goes into using the metaphors of rams and different animals that are made for what sacrifice. America's gonna be that big sacrifice. When you read Isaiah 34.
I gotta do something about
Go ahead.
because he said, you know, the scriptures refer to that nuclear destruction as a whirlwind.
Jeremiah 51.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, because a whirlwind is like a windstorm. You know, like a tornado. You know, so it made me think of this Jeremiah 51:1. "Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them."
Who is Babylon? That's ancient Babylon, but it's America now. Okay. It's America.
Modern
all
day.
the customs. Ancient Babylon. This
What
is Babylon.
Isaiah 13 say, lift you up a better?
Yeah, that's what we do.
And against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
The ones who rise up against him, man. Esau and this nation is risen up against the Heavenly Father. Plus 2/3, you walking hand in hand with him, so you're rising up against the Heavenly Father. So he's going to bring that destroying wind. That's how he's going to plead with all flesh, man.
God.
And like the brother said, he's going to grab that remnant from all the four corners of the earth, and he's going to save us, man. Let's get back to Matthew 24 and 29, 30.
Matthew 24.
Yeah, I still got some more to say. Verse 2, it says, "And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble."
Empty your land. This thermonuclear missile is gonna lay it flat.
Man.
It's gonna be a desert, man, when it's done. Go ahead.
It says, "For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about."
In the day of trouble, they're gonna be against her round about. That's Revelation 17, where it say they all gonna hate this war.
Yep.
See, America's known as that great horror we read in Revelation 17 chapter. Okay? What a prideful, presumptuous self, saying that I will, what she say, I will not see the loss of the kids.
Revelation 18 tells us when she says, "I see the queen and shall see no sorrow."
Yeah, I see she'll sit a queen and see no sorrow. Go ahead.
It says, "Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow."
Let the archer bend his bow, man. That bow from silos. Okay? That's the bow. The archer is, like it said, the king. The king's heart is in the hand of the Heavenly Father. So the Heavenly Father has it where these different nations, they're gonna shoot these missiles at America. Namely, Russia being the head.
And against him that lifteth himself up and is brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
Store all her armies, man.
Yep.
So the Army of America, you know, they take pride in their military.
God.
They take pride more in their Air Force. But the Heavenly Father telling you in these scriptures, all that's going to be destroyed, man. Okay? What y'all got?
I got Matthew 24 if you want to.
Go ahead and get that right quick.
Matthew 24:9. It says, no, verse 8. It reads, "All these other."
Matthew 29.
Go with the shot.
Like, 29 and 30.
29 and 30.
31, maybe.
All right.
Because the Heavenly Father's on his way. Okay? He's here and sent his son. Right? To come back and destroy America. Right? And to lift up the elect and save the remnant, man. Okay? Matthew 24.
You said 24?
Did I say 29?
Yeah, you said 29. 24 and 30.
24 and 29.
24 and 29. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 29. And it reads, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light.
Okay. And that's twofold. Read that again. Slow it up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 29. And it reads, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened.
Because the thermonuclear destruction, when it hits, it's going to leave a mushroom cloud. It's going to leave, like they call it, a nuclear winter. You're not going to see the sun and the moon. Plus, when the Lord destroys, the other fold is when he destroys America, this whole ideology, this whole wickedness on the left-hand side, the knowledge that they're bringing on the left-hand side won't shine no more as well. Okay, go ahead.
And it reads, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven.
The stars going to fall from heaven, so you elite, right? You're going to fall from heaven, go ahead, your rulership.
And the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
The powers of heaven going to be shaken. Yup. Because y'all going to lose everything. But guess what? The scriptures say, and when you in Revelation 9th chapter, that y'all not going to repent of none of your sources or your murders. Basically, the bunkers are for you.
Yep.
Right? Right? It tells you that in the 6th chapter of Revelation. Y'all going to be screaming, let the rocks fall on us. From him, it says from him, from the Lamb, the wrath of the Lamb. Okay? So you at least don't get away, but the Heavenly Father got something for you. Because the way he have it, we gonna put you in chains, like physically. But your
nobles with feathers of iron.
Yeah, but your whole infrastructure gonna be destroyed on this side. Your cash cow, the cash cow for all the other countries is gonna be gone. Because everybody uses America as a cash cow, man. They come over here, they get their FRNs, they run home. Okay? They come over here and set up shop. But it's gonna be destroyed. Okay? What you got?
I got Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
So we are the fishers, man. We're go ahead, come through. Come on. Somebody will smile. You on Hollywood today. Hey, you Hollywood today. Read that again.
It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
He said, what does a fisher do? They throw out the net and they catch fish, right? And then what do? The undesirables they throw back and they keep the good fish. So we out here doing the same thing.
Fishing for
what's the net we cast? The scriptures, the gospel. Yep. Right?
That's the bait.
Yep. And sometimes it draw in undesirables and sometimes it draw in good fish.
Done.
See? Go ahead.
It says, and after will I send for many hunters.
After you get through fishing, you're going to send for the hunters. Okay? And this is the time when we see after that nuclear destruction, when we going to go hunt for you elect, man. Pursuing Psalm 139, I think it is, or 40. What you just say? What was that you said? Get that, what you just quoted a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill.
See, we're going to hunt them from every mountain and from every hill. Why I say mountain and hills? Because they're going to be inside the mountains and hills. In those bunkers.
And out of the holes of the rock.
See, they're going to be in them hideaways, man. Mount Rushmore, it's probably going to open up. They're going to be a hiding spot. They shut back. They're going to have places all in Colorado where they're going to be hiding in Arizona. They're going to be hiding under the ground. That's why I said in Amos 92. Though they dig into hell. They got the spots. They got a machine. They got a machine that go from one army base to another. It's like a drill. It's like a bullet. And they can tunnel from one military base to the other. And it goes so far in 24 hours they can tunnel so far. But they've been doing that for years, man.
They got
doing it for years.
They have a seed bank
over there. Say that.
Yeah. Was it Greenland? Yeah.
Done.
Over there in Greenland. And they even got North Korea to participate in that. So they know when it comes down to it, when when shit hits the fan, you know, all these nations are going to be on one accord. You know? Because they're prepping for nuclear warfare.
Yeah, exactly.
For Yahawashi's return, man.
Yeah.
They know about it. Because, you know, they try to portray, you know, North Korea as like this, you know, dictatorship. You know, you can't make deals with them. But they got them to participate in that Greenland seed bank.
For you people that's in the sea, man, Leviathan gonna kill all that.
Yeah.
See?
This is Psalms 149:6. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their
You know where
mouth.
it's at, right? Alright.
Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth,
Uh-huh.
and a two-edged sword in their hand,
Two-edged sword in our hand, go ahead.
to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Execute vengeance on the heathen, man. We're gonna go fight, we're gonna go looking for y'all, man. Okay? Like it said in Revelation 6, they're gonna be screaming, hide us from the let the rocks fall on us and hide us from the wrath of the Lamb, man. It's gonna be part of that wrath of the Lamb. We come out of there looking like muscles times muscles. Them big old beard on your face, your eyes red.
I got a precept for you, Bob.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, because the scriptures also say that we're going to do it according to the Lord's anger.
Yeah.
So he's going to have
My
to,
anger,
he's going to put his indignation in us, man.
Yeah.
We're going to be fueled by the Lord's anger.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
We'll be in the Lord's battle axe.
You're gonna be around the corner with your little sword. And you're gonna see a little kid. You like, man, I don't want a kid. You're gonna be looking around, see if nobody listen. Man, go on, go. Nah, Lord, I ain't gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it right through his damn throat. Hold his ass up, walk around with him on the end of that motherfucker.
What they do,
Meditate there.
I can't remember if Gad did it to Esau or Esau to Gad. They had baby head cemeteries, and they would
They probably did it to us.
That had to be good.
yeah.
They probably did it to us.
Yeah, well,
Or that too.
I've read that when Gad started acting savage like that, it's because Esau did it to him first.
Yeah.
So I can't remember. It was probably both.
Esau
But
probably did it
started-
first.
Yeah, Esau started it.
He already
But-
started shit.
But yeah, man, they would kill the babies, cut their heads off, and then stake them, and they would put it on their fence post.
Yeah.
But you know, that was a Roman way of killing people. Remember, they used to stick the sticks in their ass and stand the whole body up in the Roman days. When they would come through, you see the stench of people dead, like they had a stick in their butt. They would raise the whole person up, the stick. Because, you know, Romans, that was the crucifixion way of dying was a Roman way of killing people. That whole thing of hanging people up and all that. Hey, man, you're going to pay for it. Revelation 13, 9 and 10. Go ahead. I appreciate it.
And punishments upon the people. 18. To bind their kings with chains.
Old shackles.
Man.
Them old shackles. Them old shackles that Mr. Leroy and them was in back in 18, however why.
Yeah.
We're going to have them old shackles. Them suckers still around, too. You go down to Louisiana, you walk in an old shack. I bet some shackles in there somewhere. Them shackles right there, boy. Them old iron ones. We still got them. The Lord has preserved everything.
Yeah, they're in museums. You know, I remember going on field trips being a kid. You know, going to different, you know, basically reserved plantations. You know, and antebellum stuff, which is like pre-Civil War.
Antebellum,
All those, you know, those cotton fields, like still like reserved.
Y'all see that movie?
Which one?
Antebellum.
Come.
You see that?
I can't watch it. I'll go around about the snap.
Man.
I can't watch it.
Yeah, but that just goes to show that there hasn't been, you know, recompense, man, because those antebellum households and you know plantations, they're still intact, you know.
Even now, when you see the slave houses, right? You be like, you could be with Esau and say, man, this old slave house. They don't want to say it. Guess what they'll say? Oh, that's an old Victorian style home.
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker's a slave house. Y'all don't want to say it. Y'all don't want to say it.
We got a couple down here in Arkansas.
Man, a lot of slave houses around here.
Yup.
In the neighborhood I grew up in, you go 2 streets over, every house is a slave house. Them big ass porches with them big ass columns on them.
They got a lot of unmarked graves, slave grave burial sites.
The house we grew up in, on the street I grew up in, it used to be all rich white people. But then when you go in the backyard and start mowing the yard, you start running over concrete that's all in the ground where it used to be a house. So that's like the master house, the slave house. Shit, man. But he saw them be hollering, oh, it's a Victorian style home.
Shit. He does that shit, to this day. He tries to devalue the house and then just puts a different, like you said, different terms to make it sound better. He doesn't have to renovate shit. He just labels it differently. That's it. When he sells it. That's it.
Go ahead.
And they're nobles with fetters of iron.
The nobles, your elites, with fetters of iron. Fetter of iron is the chain, man. We're gonna put y'all people in chains, man. For what y'all did to the Negroes and the Latinos and the Native Americans. Go ahead. Next.
I got a precept for you. I actually got two, but I'm gonna grab this one first. It's Isaiah in chains. Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. The house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
They should take them captives, who captives they were. Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
They shall rule over their oppressors. And who are our oppressors? Esau. How are these scriptures not, like, how do they not resonate with you people, man? Like, it's plain.
Yeah.
Like, and then you got these people in these churches, when you hear, you just don't want to accept that the master gonna be on the bottom. It don't even make sense. You people who don't want to believe these scriptures, you're not gonna be my friend in the kingdom. Y'all Israel gonna be. You ain't gonna be my homeboy.
Yeah,
like that. Cause you church, we gonna know who you was. You the same one that went to church and you didn't believe what we was saying. I'm all right now. Yeah, you all right now. Go on.
Go play somewhere.
Yeah, go on about your business. We cool. We cool. I'm hanging out with the brothers who's out here laboring. We got a special party to go to.
You might not be invited. I don't know. It all depends.
Let you look through the window. At least you're on the grounds. Esau ain't going to be in the gates at all. See what I'm saying?
Now, them motherfuckers
the
like
walls gonna be built up and everything. Man, tell you that they gonna build our walls. Go ahead. You done?
I got one more because the land back on brother.
Okay, we had Jeremiah 29:14.
Okay. He said there hasn't been no recompense for it. This is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
Blood defileth the land. What did Columbus do when he come over in 1492?
Slayed,
took his sword out. They say he didn't drop his sword for 8 hours.
Man,
that's a long time. Them swords was heavy. He had to be strong too. He had to be a strong ass Edomite to hold his sword up for 8 hours, just swinging and stabbing.
Man,
the swords wasn't no little. That wasn't no what's that one little sword the ninjas had? That wasn't no samurai sword. That was that iron, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, real heavy.
Hey man, and then also, just thinking about it, hey, after a few swings, swords dull after a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it probably was a spirit on that sword.
He was stabbing, probably after he got through slicing, he just sticking, stabbing. He was jabbing. Like they doing now, jabbing and killing you with the jabbing.
It reads, and the land cannot be cleansed for the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So it's gotta be Esau, gotta be that Revelation 13.
Yep.
Done. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Done.
Y'all want it like that. If for some reason Jake kill your grandmother, guess what? You want his blood. You want him to be in prison the rest of his life or get the death penalty.
Yep.
And then you wanna give money to the prison to put him in, to lock his ass up, and you go in there and beat his ass for 10 minutes. They be paying for that kind of shit.
Man.
Just give me 5 minutes with him. They be giving y'all the 5 minutes. You just donate a little money to the prison. And they'll tie his ass up and you go in there and beat his ass for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. man.
That's
Shit.
it's
You know? So, hey, you gonna get it too.
yeah.
Just think about what you did, man, to Gad, man. Man, you did a number on them Gadites, man.
I got another one for you.
Oh, yeah?
This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all that they devoured thee shall be devoured.
All them that
Man.
devoured you shall be devoured.
Man.
That's point blank.
Yep.
Scriptures are plain, man. We ain't reading nothing symbolic yet. Everything is literal. Like, we're reading it straightforward. There ain't no guessing about what we read.
Yep.
He telling you, all that they devour you shall be what? Devoured. Okay?
And all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Two people always say, do unto others, you had them do unto you. But then when they fuck you up, you don't want no payback.
God.
They been fucking your people up. Shit. Black women be mad at me because your hair looking like it. Be mad at Esau. Yeah. Be mad at yourself. Esau the one got you buying all of the chemicals.
Mm-hmm. Herbs and shit.
Yeah, be mad at him. Shit. Be mad at man. Shit, man. How many people they killed? We already the sand of the sea. They killed a lot of us coming over here. You know? So, man, meditate terror, man. Meditate payback because it's coming. You know? Go ahead.
All they that spoiled thee shall be for a spoil.
All them that spoil you shall be for a spoil. Man.
God.
You see? So when we get them, we taking everything back. Just like when they go to war, when you go to war, you take the spoils of war. Right? What do? You take everything in there, you take the women and you kill them then.
Yep.
That's a spoil of war. You see?
Take what's shiny.
We gonna do them the same way.
And all that pray upon thee will I give for a prey.
All of them that pray upon us, they have been praying upon us for years on how to destroy us. We gonna give us to them for prey.
God.
Man, but the thing about it, we're gonna be a whole different size.
Man,
It's gonna be
it's
scary when
beautiful,
y'all
man.
see us.
We're all gonna be like Samson.
They gonna come around the corner and be like, bring your
Coming
little
in
ass
like
here.
Thor.
Yeah.
Bring your little ass here.
Oh, well, I'm at the hawk.
They run around.
Throw it in there.
They think they didn't got away. And then they look, this is fake. They gonna want to fake. We gonna have no powers up. We're gonna be able to put your spirit right back in your body.
Yeah.
Come here.
Right like that.
You better that shit you
Wake
did
him up.
down there.
Yeah.
Put some water in his face. Beat him up some more. Kill him. Grab his spirit. Put it back in his body. Wake him up some more.
Got
Beat
too
him
much
up.
going on there.
Man. it's
Get
gonna
shot cans be like clear.
Yeah.
Bring his ass right back.
be something else.
Oh,
Like
man.
on Immortals. You remember Immortals? Zeus had that barbed wire sword, that electric sword.
Yeah.
You remember that electric whip he had? Ooh, I said, golly, bro. I said, that's it right
And
there.
the thing is, they get all this from the scriptures, man. They get all that from the scriptures. How much more us? You know, Lord, when we those men.
It's gonna be beautiful, man. Let's go with what's that, Jeremiah
29. This is Jeremiah 29 and 14. And I will be found of you, saith the Lord, and I will turn away your captivity.
See, he gonna turn away our captivity.
God.
So we ain't gonna be in this hellhole long, man. You know how our people do it. They say, well, we're gonna live to be this old, that old. I'm tired of living old in this place, man.
God.
Ain't no way you gonna come up in this place, man. Ain't no come up in America. Only way we come up is the so-called white man and his power structure be wiped totally out.
That's it.
That's the only way we're gonna come up.
That's it.
He ain't gonna never let you get in front of him. He might give you a 4-bedroom house over here, but he got an 80-bedroom house over there.
Yeah.
Right? That's how you do it. You know? You can't jet set like him. He own islands.
That's it.
He own the world. Man, think about it. If somebody got $500-something trillion, they could write a $10 trillion check, ain't nothing out of their pocket, and give it to us, and we be back in the green. Everybody over here will be making $200,000 a year. That's all they got to do, but they not gonna do it. because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Job 9:24.
There you go.
That's it.
Simple.
That's it.
Go ahead.
And I will gather you from all the nations, from all the places where I have driven you.
So the Lord said He gonna gather you from all the nations where you was driven. Okay, our people was scattered all across the whole world, and they've been living there. They done grew up there, being what, Gentiles, living like the other nations, not knowing who they really are, not knowing that they the Israelites of the Bible,
Not knowing the name of the Heavenly Father.
not knowing the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son, the real name. And they grow up speaking Japanese, speaking Chinese, not knowing that they're not even Chinese. They from us. So the Lord said, I'm going to gather all my elect people from all over the world in that day of Jacob's trouble, the day of the thermonuclear destruction. He going to gather us, man. That's what He said, going to close them breaches. That's why I said Judah and Israel going to walk together.
Judah was oppressed together.
Go ahead.
Where I driven you, saith the Lord.
Where He driven you? He driven you all over the lands. It's untapped, like the brother says, untapped lands where, shit, we don't even know where half the people are. But it might be a elect there. Go ahead.
And I will bring you again into the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive.
See, and where we carried away captive from? Israel.
Israel.
We was all in Israel. The 10 tribes got carried away to Syria, and then they came over here to America. Judah, Benjamin, Levi stayed over there. That was the who you call the Negroes, the Haitians, and the Jamaicans. The time of the Lord in Rome, that's who was there. Right? And then 70 AD, persecution, they got ran into Africa. That's how we got to Africa. But our people think, I'm African. Okay, you can be African. Guess what? They not going to get the inheritance of the kingdom. They going to be slaves under the Israelites. Be an African. You can be one. Because it don't say nothing about no African being an inheritance of the kingdom of heaven. It says the Israelites. So you can be an African. Our people love being fucking Africans. No, man, come on, man. You ever seen an African? Them motherfuckers are nasty, bro. So you a nasty motherfucker?
And the thing is, you
You ain't
never
nasty like that motherfucker.
You never
Scripture tell you.
You never hear an African talk about their ancestors going into slavery, man.
No.
Never.
True Africans, man, they got the bones in their lips, that mud, that doo-doo. They use the doo-doo to do their hair. We don't do none of that shit. We the Israel of the Bible, man. Shit, the Africans had us in slavery. So how the hell you an African? But you could be them. And you know, a lot of people want to be African so much. Hey, the Lord might put your spirit and put your ass in an African. You be an African. Hey, like I said, ain't no inheritance for you. You already on the bottom now. Flies and shit flying around your face and shit. You ain't gonna get no better. Because when the kingdom comes, the Israelites gonna rule us. So if you want to be African, be African.
I got that precept too.
We Israelites.
That's it.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our father. Of the Bible.
That's for me and my household.
Be in my household. I don't know about yours. You know what I'm saying?
Abraham had a son named Israel, didn't he?
Yes, he did. The blessing didn't go to him. That's who you call the Arabs, so to speak today, the Ishmaelites. And when you read the story, you remember he put that son out there with a bottle of water and a loaf of bread and told him and his mama, y'all go ahead and go. But he said, I will make you 12 princes. That's why you see them Arabs, with today they have so much money today. But guess what? When the Lord come back, that shit is over. Enjoy it now. Because we finna take over. Shit. You see it happening right now.
Yeah, they're falling.
You can't see it, I don't know.
This place is falling, man.
Look here.
This place is falling.
It's falling.
Read what you got that precept. This is Exodus 11:7. It reads, but against my children, but against any of the children of Israel, shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
See, we put a difference. There is a difference, man. We left Canaan going down there for what? It was a famished condition. Our brother Joseph was already down there. Okay? Wherever Israel at, they gonna prosper. We gonna make it move. We make it happen.
Yeah.
And everybody always known it. That's why right now, you can go, the so-called white man, any establishment he got a so-called black man somewhere in there, or so-called black woman somewhere in there running stuff for him. They always knew it, man. They always knew it. Hey, what it is. That was for him.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
What you got, Jeremiah 46?
This is
That was for him.
This is Jeremiah 46 and 27. But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob.
Fear not thou, O my servant Jacob. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed, O Israel.
Be not dismayed. Go ahead.
For behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
He said, I'm going to save you from afar off. Right? Go ahead.
And Jacob shall return and be in rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid.
See, we're going to return when the Lord come get us and take us back. Hey, that's going to be our rest. Right? We're not going to be afraid no more. See?
The only thing we're going to fear is, the Most High himself. You know how empowering it is to not fear something? Because when you don't fear something, man, you can confidently walk up to it and smack the shit out of it and walk off, man. When you don't have fear on it. You know?
So you don't have fear, you're ready for any damn thing. It's a good fear, it's a bad fear too. We fear the Heavenly Father. We fear Him because we don't want to get smacked. Exactly. Like you don't want to get smacked around. Because He chastened what you don't want to get smacked around by the Heavenly Father.
Man, that's the worst, man.
Be like that video that truck ran over them cars and shit.
Yeah. That was it.
Oh man.
Say Isaiah what?
46 and 11.
Verse 28. Fear thou not, O Jacob my servant, said the Lord.
Now he said, see that? Now, I wish dude would have left. You'd have heard this. Fear not, it says what?
Fear thou not, O Jacob my servant.
See, Jacob, my servant. See? I wish he was been here. See, I don't know, he might have been living, he might have been an Arab, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was probably Arab.
He probably Muslim.
Said the Lord, for I am with thee, for I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven thee.
He said, I'm going to make a full end of all the nations where I have driven you.
Man.
So that goes hand in hand with Revelation 19, where he said he's going to take the crown off their heads, man. Yep. Meaning the Lord going to destroy these nations. See that? Where they have driven you, man. But them nations have caused you to err. They have caused you to be a Gentile, man, for so long. See? They said the gospel must be preached, Matthew 24:14, through all the world. And then the end gonna come, so they gonna hear it. Everybody heard it. That's why the Lord got everybody with cell phones now. Cell phone, it's a reason for cell phones. It's the cell phones, we always say the internet was for the elect. Shit, so is cell phones. But that's how brothers way over there in Africa got these cell phones. They can find out who GMS is. Yep, on the cell phone. So it really was made for us.
Not too long ago, I got a sister from Ireland came across one of my videos.
Wow.
And she said that she was so happy that she could cry. She was like, I knew I was Israel. And I was like, hey, call on YAHAWASHI.
And I just seen a new page open up, GMS Arabia. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen that.
Oh, GMS Arabia. Yeah.
It's heavy, man.
Yeah,
it's heavy because that lets you know the gospel's being preached out through all the world.
I want to see him. I want to see where he. I want to see where he actually bringing it out at. I hope he ain't in no corner. Cause he in Arabia, you know, he gets talking against Muslims over there. They might do a Stephen on him and shit. See what I'm saying? I'm willing to see where he at.
Hey, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove.
It's a dove,
That's when places like that, that's when you got to speak in parables.
Yep.
Man, they'll kill you quick over there. They don't mind, you know.
Same thing in China. They outlawed the Bible over there, but you still have like secret churches over there. It shows that you got Jake over there, bro. They got that zeal. You know, in places it's illegal to be Christian, you still got so-called Christian or really plantation Christianity, even though that's false. But just saying that they got that zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Yep.
But continuing on, it says. I'll read up a little bit. It says, "For I will make a full end of all the nations whither I have driven thee, but I will not make a full end of thee."
See, the remnant, the elect. Go ahead.
"But correct thee in measure."
He's going to correct you in measure. Right? He's going to give you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding back that you lost. He's going to give it all back to us. Go ahead.
"Yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished."
Man, not leave you wholly unpunished.
Right.
You don't get you punished. You got to. See, that's called 2/3. Y'all got to get it. See, these Edomites is tripping right now. They see you here, boy. They looking. They seeing you, then they looking over here.
That's right.
I'm telling you. I know he's a great Lutheran. Fucking Lutheran. Ooh, the Lutherans have went to the streets. Hey, give me what you got. Isaiah 46 and 11.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
That's Isaiah 46 and 11.
49:25.
Calling a ravishing bird from the east, the man that exalteth my counsel from a far country. Yeah, I have spoken it, and I will also bring it to pass.
So he get ready to set back everything to right. That ravenous bird, right? A ravenous bird, man. He devours, right? Okay? And that's what Russia gonna do. Even though they know him as the bear, they're gonna be like a ravenous bird. Okay? Or we'll call voracious. Right? They're gonna be devoured. What you got?
I have proposed it, and I will also do it.
Verse 13.
Verse 13. I bring near my righteousness.
13. Give me 13. He said 13. Give me 13.
It shall not be from afar off, and my salvation
It's not
shall
gonna be in the far off. So you people be always saying, "Man, the Lord ain't gonna come to like, boy, my grandkid gonna be dead and gone. The Lord come." You heard folks say that. No, he just said what?
my
He
righteousness.
says not gonna be what?
It shall not be afar off,
Not gonna be far off. It ain't gonna be way in the distant future. It's gonna be here and now. Go ahead.
and my salvation shall not be tarried.
See, his salvation shall not be tarried. So he get ready to save Jerusalem. And he get ready to glorify Israel, man. Okay? He get ready to glorify us, man. That's why the brother read in Psalm 68, that glorified state when we be rolling back in that yellow silk.
Yeah.
Man.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, man, what's up, man? Hey, man.
I see y'all riding over there.
Sipping that good wine.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Gonna be beautiful, man.
I will also place my salvation in Zion
See, Zion, Jerusalem, the Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. Go ahead.
for Israel, my glory.
See,
Hey, right there.
Glory.
Right there.
So Israel is glory, man. The glory is what? The kingdom of heaven.
Kingdom of heaven.
Hey, Isaiah the 2nd chapter, man. We get ready to get it, man. Man, it's gonna be no joke, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You know, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be way beautiful. Read what you got.
This book of Isaiah 49 and verse 25. And it reads, but thus says the Lord, even the captives of the Almighty should be taken away.
Read that again. My bad, I was talking.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna talk.
This is the book of Isaiah 49 and 25. But thus says the Lord, even the captives of the Almighty should be taken away, and the prey of the terrible should be delivered.
Prey of the terrible gonna be delivered. Go ahead.
Hey, and it reads,
They're going to be delivered in the land of Armageddon. The mountain of troops, man. The Lord setting y'all up for a bloodbath.
bloodbath.
See? Go ahead.
And it reads, for I will contend with him, for I will contend with him that contend with thee, and I will save thy children.
See, the Lord said, I'm going to contend with him who contend with thee.
Gone.
So Esau, you always been contending with us, messing us up, messing us up, beating us down. So I big brother say, hey, mess with my little brother. You need to mess with me. That's how I split the man.
Yeah.
Been messing with my little brother? No, I ain't really pow.
That's
Shut
it.
up. Yeah, you have.
He can, what's the code? He can back it up. Yeah. That's the code part, bro.
Hey, we got Debo on our side. We got number 1 Debo.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
That's my
He
little
gonna
brother.
roll for us.
Not my
man.
little bro.
My little brother.
You know? Or you can say you mess with my woman.
Yeah.
No, you gonna get it mess with my woman. Mess with my woman, man.
He gonna cut up.
Hey, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man. You go, give me, read that 26. Read 26 too.
Come. Back in Isaiah
Now, at 49,
49.
read
Come.
26.
Back in Isaiah 49 and 26. And it reads, and I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh. And they...
say you're gonna feed them with their own flesh.
Man.
Man, get Revelation 14. Go ahead.
And it reads, and I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood.
Ooh, they gonna be drunken with their
Man.
own blood.
Damn.
So that means the Lord gonna do a number on you.
Sure
Man, when you
is.
read 2nd Ezra, man, the 13th chapter, he tell you right there how he gonna do y'all, man. How he gonna destroy the armies. He gonna hit you with that blast of fire and basically cremate you.
Yep.
And right then he said he's gonna what? Feed you with your own
flesh.
blood, man.
Damn.
That's something else, man, to feed somebody with their own blood.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
You already know you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's like made me think of those different Mortal Kombat fatalities, and they like, you know, shove their own limbs down their throat.
Yeah. Put it through they damn, man. And it's raw, bro.
Drink your own blood.
Choke on it.
You already dead anyway.
Yeah.
You gotta drink your own blood.
Yeah, put it in your throat.
Shoot, he already gonna make you drink
Damn.
your own blood. You dead already, man. But it's telling you,
King of terror.
it's telling you that there's gonna be a lot of killing. That's what it's telling you. It's gonna be so much bloodshed. What you got?
This is Revelations 14 and 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city,
Revelation 16:6.
and the blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse, Bridem,
Up to the horse's bridle.
up to the horse Bridem, by the space of the 6,000 furlong.
See? So it's telling you that the blood is going to be to a horse's bridle. It's symbolic of how much killing it's going to be. Because a horse stands about, the bridle of a horse probably like 6 foot. You see what I'm saying? The average horse probably like, what, 6'5"? Probably. Then that bridle is what they put right around here. That thing they put in the mouth. So it's telling you the blood going to be from the ground to there. So that's like 6 foot of blood.
Damn.
So that's a lot of blood. That's just telling you it's gonna be a lot of killing.
His garment should be bathed with blood.
Hey, you know what? When you said that the garment's bathed with blood, I heard Apostle break it down. Rabbi said that don't mean Yahawashi gonna be actually out there like Yahawashi, watch your back, folks.
Yeah.
That means he gonna oversee it. He gonna be right there. That means he gonna do a lot of killing, but he ain't gonna have to do nothing but sit him in the chariot. Just shoot the laser beam. But he said he gonna kill it without a weapon. Remember he said that in without a weapon. He said that in 2nd Ezra 13.
Okay.
Just like,
I learned something new.
Yeah.
just like how a lion does. You know, a lion's strength. You know, there's other felines that are faster, stronger than a lion.
Yeah.
But the reason why the lion's considered the king of the jungle is because he has he uses that rulership over his lionesses.
Mhm.
The lionesses go out and hunt for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He uses that
I
kingship
noticed.
role.
Yeah.
Oh. So he doesn't have to be the strongest. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to be the
Nah.
Because you already know.
Yeah.
Same way as the lion already know.
He just lets out that roar to make motherfuckers know what's up.
Susan Jane, Lena May, y'all go over there. I'm hungry. Go out there and hunt something for us there.
Yeah.
Yep. Like do.
That's cool.
Cause you get it by itself, you ain't nothing. A water buffalo will kill it by itself. You know what I mean? Hell, 2 hyenas will take the blind down.
Yeah.
By itself. So. Yeah, YAHAWASHI, when Ella broke it down, he was saying it's gonna be him doing. He gonna be overseer of all the destruction. Yeah, but you read that garments rolled in blood, that would make you think, damn, he gonna be down there doing all that. But like it said, he gonna be shooting beams from the lasers. What's the name already do all the destruction to do?
Mm-hmm.
Watch your back, YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
Michael. What we gonna be at? Oh yeah, shit, I'm gonna be watching because they're gonna be excited. Like,
I want in on it.
yeah, I want in. Hey, tag.
Yeah.
Tag,
Get
baby.
down anyway. You just get down in there anyway.
So I get off my brother, man.
What you gonna tell him? Y'all was trying to tag, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, son. Can't say
Sit
that.
back. Yeah, you gonna be quiet.
Yeah, you gotta just sit there. So what I'm saying is gonna be he gonna be overseer of all the destruction. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Garment roll, like you said, the Lord garment gonna be the blood.
What video is this on? Catch?
It's Revelation 19.
Okay.
It's the second part, Revelation 19. Oh yeah, the Revelation 19 2 parts. Both of them good though.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
It's Apostle Ramlad's site.
I got some.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 25 and verse 12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Timor, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
So the Lord gonna have that power on us, but we gonna be getting that.
Yep.
He just gonna be sitting back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna handle that.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine
My
anger,
Yeah.
and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord.
You
Yahweh.
gonna know the Lord vengeance. Because there's certain things we gonna be doing that we not gonna even think that we can do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, well, Yahawashi said that. You shall do greater.
yep. Yep. You're in Revelation 16 and 6.
This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 6.
17 and 6.
For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets.
Y'all shed the blood of the saints and the prophets, man.
Amos 3 and 1 said the same thing.
And thou hast given them blood to drink.
Y'all gave us blood to drink, meaning y'all messed us up. Y'all tore us up, man. With no remorse. Go ahead.
For they are worthy. And I heard another out of the altar say, even so, Lord God Almighty, true and righteous are thy judgments.
True and righteous are y'all judgments. So we deserve everything we got.
Right.
Okay? Y'all gonna deserve everything you get. Okay? So it's a balance, man. You
You know, it's
know,
all about balance.
we don't know the Lord's thoughts. Our thoughts are not his thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. So what we going through, how you gonna get mad at the Lord? You know? You can't get mad at him, man. What you got? 17.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 17 and verse 6. And it reads, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered, a great admiration. Verse 7.
He saw that the blood of the saints. Man. He saw us being killed. Okay? He saw it, man.
Done.
John the Revelator. What was that? Oh, that sign? I thought they was shooting, boy.
I seen your picture. I seen your foot.
Boy, you saw that little quick foot? I was gonna go straight up.
I just looked, man.
I saw the.
Hey,
You can't be doing shit like that. You can't be doing shit like that. They ain't get on the body.
boy, you know I ran it 220 yards. You remember that rate?
Hey,
220
they took me
yards.
there. I said on foot, boy. I said it's over with. He gone. He finna cut out. How we gonna see that garment flying through the shoe?
Everything still be here. Bible still be in the air. The garment standing up. Jake way out there.
I ain't like the little cartoon. You just see smoke. That's how we gonna see
And
it smoke.
disappear.
And he way down.
Hey, you hear that little noise?
See their outline,
Yeah.
You hear that little noise? You hear that pure?
You literally gonna hear that one. The way that foot was set up, you was really gonna hear that.
You go pull up. Meet me. Gone.
That's it, boy. Man.
But yeah, man, it's go. After this destruction, man, the Lord gonna bring, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man, because we're gonna get set up, man. We're gonna get set up. He gonna set up things where they supposed to be. Even let's get Isaiah 60 and 4. Finna get everything back to set right, man.
God. Book of Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 4. And it reads, lift up thine ears around about and see all that gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side.
So it said our sons and daughters finna come from afar.
God.
So that's another scripture showing the Lord finna bring us back home, bro.
Yep.
The elect, man. Go ahead.
And it reads,
Verse 5.
verse 5, then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear.
You said shall see. Meaning your eyes, it said, when you go into that word, it go to shine. So once we get back into our land, we're gonna shine once again. And everybody else gonna see us shining too.
Done.
Go ahead.
And be enlarged, because the abundance.
Be enlarged. How we gonna be enlarged? For what? The abundance. So we're gonna be thrilled with joy. Of being back in the kingdom. We're gonna have that joy of having those spiritual powers. Being able to do the Gokan. What's it called? Gokan, or what's his name? Goku. Yeah, we're gonna be like Goku around here. See, we're gonna be like Wolverine. We're gonna be like all the X-Men. See, Green Lantern, Flash. We're gonna be like all such. We're gonna be thrilled with the kingdom, man. How the water tastes, pure water, pure wine. How the air gonna smell. See, we're gonna be thrilled with that, man. How you can just smell a plant, like dirt out of the soil, without it being contaminated. This soil contaminated. You're gonna be able to smell fresh dirt. You know? It's real, man.
Beautiful, man.
Did you drop all this shit? Probably gonna drop it. Go ahead.
It reads, the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces.
All the merchants of this is gonna bring. You see how in Revelations 18 go to destruction. They talk about how the merchants gonna be bringing stuff over here. They gonna see from afar out Babylon is falling. They gonna be crying, but guess what? They gonna turn right around and bring this shit to us.
Because
they gotta turn around and bring all them goods to us.
And the earth ain't bringing forth is all its life to Esau, because the earth is given to the hands of the wicked.
That's right.
You know? It reads, the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
Forces of the Gentiles. So all the wealth of the other countries, they gonna come to us, man. See? And that's what this chapter is telling you. How it's gonna come. Go ahead, read.
It reads, verse 6, the multitude of the camels shall cover thee.
Boom. Multitude of the camels. So guess what? Ain't gonna be no cars no more. So we're gonna be sitting back. They gonna bring it on camel like old days. You gonna see a caravan of camels coming over with all the stuff on the camel. Your Highness, sir, we brought you all the wealth of the Gentiles. Get it down. We're gonna take this shit off camels. We're gonna be like, We just gonna look at it.
Hand over.
Hand it over.
Yeah, tell me, man.
We're gonna have our little dudes getting it and taking it where they gotta get it.
Hey, like King Solomon, when he went into, you know, his daily portions, you know, for his
When
household.
he was getting in the household.
And it was like hundreds of the finest bulls being slaughtered every day.
Yeah, every
You know,
day.
fresh for his whole household.
Yeah.
Because, you know, not only are we going to have abundance of resources, but we're going to be putting those resources to use. Because we're going to be popping women, having children. You know, all those resources are going to be for our kids, for our giant family.
He can't
Oh,
hold
you gotta
that.
mention that, huh?
I'm gonna take that goat out of your mama.
Yeah.
All right, daddy. Throw that goat on there, you go there, take that to your mama.
Hey, man.
Yeah, come take that on that to your mama.
You're going to have a brother in about 9 months.
Yeah, you gonna have a brother. A lot of brothers. A lot of brothers.
Yeah, I got it. Was that it on that?
Nah, they go some more over
Go.
there. They go all to the end of the chapter. What do you think about it?
Go. It reads, verse 6, the multitude of the camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of the Median, dromedaries, Salak, from of the Median, and Ephah,
Of where?
is it Median?
Midian, right?
Median, yeah.
Then you go into that, goes into Ishmael now.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Midian them. So Ishmael them gonna bring all they shit too. Go ahead.
And Ephah, that's what that is.
Ephah, go ahead.
All they from Sheba,
Sheba, that's Africans, right?
done,
They gonna bring everything. Go ahead.
shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord.
See, they gonna show forth. But the Lord's name gonna be magnified in that day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He already told you gonna magnify his name all over the world.
Done.
That's gonna be proud to you, all that right there. So they gonna know the Lord.
Yep.
They gonna give praise to us, man. They gonna love us, man. See, go ahead.
Verse 7. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee.
All the flocks of Kedar, right? All the you go into Kedar, it's blue letter. What land is that? I'm thinking of. The blue letter of Kedar. It's you can read that over. Go back a couple verses.
Done. Back in verse 7 it says, all the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee.
Go back up so
Done.
back to 60.
Isaiah 60 and verse 6. It says, the multitude of the camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of Median, and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth their praises of the Lord. Verse 7. All the flocks of Kedar.
Flocks of Kedar. Okay. Now it goes in the dark, but it says who?
Son of Ishmael.
Sons of who?
Sons of
Ishmael. See? Descendants for representatives. Bedouins as descendants for representatives. So they're going to be bringing the Bedouins. I remember when I was in Kuwait, I used to hang with the boys over there, and I think they were Israelites. You know what I'm saying? But when they go out and they do their Ramadan, they had to set them tents up. And you had the dudes they called Bedouins used to live out there. They were like the representatives of them. If somebody come out there, they would step up and be like, may I help you, sir? Who you looking for? They would speak for the brothers who wasn't there. So it said they're going to bring the flocks of Kedar. They're going to bring the flocks. They're going to bring all the sheep, the goats. From there, they're going to bring the Bedouins, going to bring them to us, man.
Done.
See, go ahead.
And it reads, and should be gathered together unto thee the rams of, what is this,
Rams of Nebat, get that one.
Nebaioth,
Nebat. It said the Rams of Nebat. It's one verse down. Get that word, Nebat. Boom. What did it say? that sons of Ishmael again. See? Said the sons of Ishmael. So them heirs, man. They're gonna be bringing everything. Yep.
Yeah, all that Dubai shit that they got, man.
They bringing everything. It's talking about because it said the camels. When it spoke of camels, that was a sign that let you know. So all that right there is talking about the Israelites.
Shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance of mine altar.
See, we're gonna accept the gifts. We're gonna accept it. We ain't gonna be like, man, I don't want that. We're gonna accept everything y'all bring, because y'all gonna bring the best.
Yep.
So we're gonna accept it. See, the Lord gonna be like, hey, accept that offering.
And I will glorify the house of my glory.
See, the house of my glory is the Israelites. We're gonna glorify our house. We're gonna have all that gold, the silver, everything. Then it's one of them I was reading where they're gonna be bringing all the fine wood and everything. They're gonna bring all that stuff, man.
Cedar wood.
Verse
If it speaks to the land, Lebanon somewhere, it might say something about Lebanon.
Verse 8, you read, who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows?
See, who are these that fly as a cloud and the doves to their windows? Go ahead.
Verse 9, surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish burst.
No, hit Tarshish. See what Tarshish is. Yeah, Tarshish. Say the ships of Tarshish. Tarshish. Yellow jasper. The ships of what?
Tarshish.
Tarshish. Read that again. Check this out. Check this out. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me.
The isles gonna wait for you. Go ahead.
And the ships of Tarshish.
The ships of Tarshish. First. What does it say right there? Yellow jasper. Psalm 16:13.
Psalm 16:13.
Said the isles gonna wait for me. Yep. Yellow jasper.
What are these fly to their windows?
Yeah, it just said one of the fly. It just said one of them fly to the clouds. That was the last scripture.
Yep.
My precept says Psalm 16:13 on there. So what did that say?
Run it. 16:13. Go.
Because it just said, who is this that fly in the clouds? The clouds are what? Chariots.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 16, verse 13. It reads, though ye have lain among the posts, ye shall yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covering with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold.
Yellow gold. Hey, see? Same thing. The isles of Tarshish, I'm going to wait for you. Okay, go ahead.
God.
Go back to where we was at.
Back in Isaiah 60, and in verse 8, verse 9, it reads, surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far.
See? That lets you know. To bring thy sons from far, so let you know. See, you read that to a Christian, they won't know. They'll think they talking about the cruise line going to Mexico. That's what they would think, man. That's talking about a chariot. It just goes, bring your what?
Bring thy sons from far.
Yup. And when you look at that word Tarshish, we went to yellow jasper. That's the same color that's going to be on the chariots. But my precept was Psalm 68, so that let me know it was a chariot.
Yep. And it reads, their silver and their gold with them unto the name of the Lord, Yahawah thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee.
See, glorified thee. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls.
The sons of the strangers, all you heathen. Y'all gonna build up our walls. We're gonna have it like the old days. You're gonna have a big wall. The city gonna be behind the wall. We're gonna have the gate. You're gonna have the men on the gate too. Y'all coming to the gate. Well, what's your daddy name? Where you from? You gonna get checked at the gate. You ain't gonna be able to get in.
Say your purpose.
All that.
Man, you ain't gonna be able to get in, man. It's gonna be cold.
Good.
Y'all gonna build it up. 1,000 years.
Ground up.
From the ground up. 1,000 years.
Obadiah 1 and 18.
Because everything they gonna be bringing us, we gonna be using. You think I ain't gonna be having no trim around, no gold trim around my lamps? It's gonna be everything. It's gonna be beautiful, bro. Go ahead.
There is verse